Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Raila Odinga and his Azimio La Umoja brigades have suffered a major blow, politically speaking, earlier today. Roba, the Mandera senator-elect and the outgoing Mandera governor, who is also the party leader of UDM, officially ditched Azimio La Umoja and joined Kenya Kwanza. That move, in my view, is significant politically speaking. In this video, I want us to look at why the move by Roba to dump Raila Odinga and join Kenya Kwanza is significant. For those who don't know, UDM was one of the key allies or the key parties in the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya alliance. One of the notable candidates on that ticket in Luo Nyanza was none other than Nicholas Gombo. So the move to join Kenya Kwanza is a big blow. Before we get into all those details, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us get back to the main issue. Since William Ruto was declared the president-elect of the Republic of Kenya, he has embarked on a charm offensive moves. Yesterday, the deputy president received to his side 10 independent members of parliament to Kenya Kwanza. And today, Roba led the UDM to his side. UDM as a political party has 7 elected members of parliament. They have, I think, 2 senators, maybe 1 governor or 2. I'm not so sure. So why would William Ruto reach out to these independent members of parliament or even the UDM? In my view, William Ruto is doing that because of the following reason. Number one, as Raila Odinga and his team are still sleeping, William Ruto is already plotting for a possible rerun. Remember, the difference between William Ruto and Raila Odinga was actually 200,000. Even if he rigged the elections the way he did, the difference would still be close to some 100,000. By bringing on board Roba and his UDM party to his side, what the deputy president is doing is that he's already preparing ground for a possible rerun. In the northeastern Kenya, where UDM controlled, William Ruto did not get massive support. Most of those support went to Raila Odinga. For me, that is what the deputy president is looking up to, so that in case we are going to go for a rerun in the northeastern province where he performed dismally, he will have contact. And the truth is, based on the performance of UDM in that region, and the mere fact that the deputy president has already been declared the president-elect, chances are that these people will be able to deliver northeastern Kenya to his side. Even if they will not be able to deliver northeastern Kenya to his side, they will deliver significant number of votes to his side. So that is, in my view, the first reason why William Ruto is receiving these guys, and is actually a major blow. For Raila Odinga, if he were to go for the rerun, he needs to sustain or retain the support base he received in the northern Kenya, in western Kenya, in the coastal region, and indeed even in the larger Mount Kenya region. William Ruto is already preparing himself for the possible rerun in case the Supreme Court is going to nullify his win. So that's number one. Number two, I also see a possibility of William Ruto's move in terms of parliamentary leadership. William Ruto is keen on ensuring that his party will take charge of parliament. Why am I saying this? The immediate business once parliament and members of parliament elect are sworn in is to elect the speaker. How do you elect the speaker? The speaker is elected based on numbers. If you look at the way parliament is distributed, UDA as a political party has the highest number. But when it comes to coalition, Azimio la Umoja has the highest number. And even majority of independent candidates, especially those who join Ruto, most of them are from Azimio strongholds. But now, since they are independent, they are free. So these people will participate in the election of the speaker. Azimio is fronting Kalonzo Musyoka as their candidate. William Ruto is sponsoring Moses Masika Wetangula as the speaker. So once the parliament is convened, that election is going to take place. So who is going to be the speaker of the National Assembly? The other issue is the issue of parliament, of minority and majority leader. There's a discussion that UDA has the highest number of members of parliament, while Azimio has the highest members of parliament. And the legal implication of that is that Azimio might actually end up producing the majority leader. So how do you stop Azimio from producing as a majority leader? Engineer post-election pact with this party. I want us to go through one of the lawyers. One of the lawyers here. Let me just get Peter Wanyama, one of the lawyers I trust. Peter Wanyama posted something which caught my attention. This is what he said, that the party or coalition, so he's saying the party or coalition of parties that has won majority seats in parliament will get the leader of the majority position. Independent MPs are independent as it were. Their numbers can't be considered. And it's continuing. The legal reality is that Kenya Kwanza is not a registered party or a coalition. If it was registered, another legal question would arise. There was no candidate on the ballot under Kenya Kwanza coalition tag. The majority tag, the party that was on the ballot was UDA. This means the leader of majority in the National Assembly will come from Azimio coalition. This often happens in the US, where the party in power does not necessarily control the Senate, the powerful house of the Congress. This means the president must constantly lobby members to pass the ruling party's legislative agenda. So basically what Wanyama is suggesting is that UDA sponsored a candidate for the presidential race. Azimio was registered as a coalition party, and therefore, for me, William Ruto is meeting these guys so that he can change all that. As long as UDM is shifting allegiance, as long as these independent are signing pact, then that can change, because now it will reduce the number of parties in under Azimio. Ali Roba will say that for him is not part of Azimio, and he has already signed a new pact with the Kenya Kwanza. So that's number 2. Number 3, I think William Ruto is now trying to be presidential. He's keen on ensuring he projects an image of a uniter, someone who is uniting the entire country, someone who is taking charge. Already is bringing on board to his side independent, and now he has reached out to that part of the country. Remember, after the election, the entire country was actually painted blue, with a small section painted yellow. So William Ruto is now taking charge and is telling all those who care strategically that he wants a united country and that is going to work with everybody. For me, that is against what he promised Kenyans. William Ruto made a promise to Kenyans that if he will be sworn in, he will ensure that the role of opposition will remain opposition. By going back to these tactics, basically, he wants to weaken the opposition. That's number 2. Number 4, in my view, I think William Ruto is now proving himself as William Ruto, the KANU man. What Ruto is doing is actually taking Kenyans back to KANU era. What KANU used to do previously is that KANU would call for delegations after delegations. These delegations will always meet at State House. And during those State House meetings, if you come from Nyanza, you lead a delegation. You come from Northeastern, you lead a delegation. For me, that is what William Ruto is currently trying to do, bringing back Kanu style of politics. And in fact, Rigathi Gachagua was very clear during campaigns, and Kenyans joked that he would want a situation where State House is turned into a place where people drink tea every now and again. And lastly, William Ruto, in my view, is also keen on isolating Raila Amolo Odinga. How do you isolate Raila Odinga? Go for these specific leaders forming Azimio. I'm told his next step is the Ukambani members of parliament. William Ruto is already in talks with the leaders in Nyanza. Okoth Obado, I'm told, is in talks with him. He's in talks with Nicholas Gumbo and some of these other leaders. In Western Kenya, William Ruto is trying also to reach out to specific members of parliament so as to isolate Raila Odinga. In the coastal region, he's trying to do the same. So basically, William Ruto's strategy is to try all possible means to isolate Raila Amolo Odinga, so that in case we are going to go for a rerun, he's safe. In case we are not going to go for a rerun, in case the court is going to affirm his rule, then the deputy president will still have the numbers and Raila Odinga will successfully be isolated. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.